name's Liam. Today we're going to be looking at our ship's bridge, and I'm going to also explain some key features on board. Let's go take a look.
Alright guys, welcome to our bridge. This is a very standard bridge in the maritime world, and this is how they look like on most larger vessels. As you can see, it's jam-packed with equipment, jam-packed with buttons. But what do these things actually do? Well, let's have a look at some of the important ones right now. This is our GPS, which will give us our position and our approximate speed and course. These are all very important information, but us as humans like to visualize things. So we take this and plug it into our next very important piece of equipment, which is the ECDIS, or Electronic Chart Display Information System. Instead of paper charts, nowadays we use this, which is it is a chart, but inside a computer. It's our primary means of navigation, and we get a lot of data input from stuff like the GPS and put it here so we can get all in one place. Here you can see all the information. It's a lot more than I currently understand, but everything you need is here. You can also see visually where we are. That is us right there, our lovely little vessel. There is another vessel. Here are some navigation items, notes, the depth. You can see everything there. You can also change the scale if you want to see a lot more of the planet. Here is the coast of Brazil on a 1 to 10 million scale. Or if you just want to see us, here's a 1 to 2000 scale of us. This is one of our two radars on board. We have two different types of radars, an X-band, which is a requirement on ships because it can pick up SART and radio signals, and S-band, which is a less detailed but you can see at longer ranges with. Here is another piece of equipment that we actually plug into our ECDIS, which is our compasses. We have two gyro compasses and one magnetic compass. This one actually automatically calculates for the magnetic variation that we have on this world and will show us hopefully the exact course that we're heading on, which is very useful for us and for ECDIS. What's a machine if you can't drive it? Here's our giant beautiful steering wheel that we have on board. You can see we have the degrees on top for port and starboard, which is very important for our precise movements when leaving and entering ports. Our steering selector, auto means it's being driven by a computer, and then we have follow-up, which means we drive it manually using the steering wheel, of course. And for emergency situations, we have NFU, which is our last resort. This is our DSC, or Digital Selective Calling Radio. We use this to call other vessels using their MMSI number as almost like a phone number, and it can even call the shore if needed too. This is of course our most important piece of equipment on board. I'm talking of course about our coffee machine. It will keep those beautiful cups of coffee coming and always keep us alert and awake for whatever situation arrives at any time of the day.